Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Ardil and today is all about this gorgeous Defender 110 pickup. Today's video, we're going to be going through a couple of the packages that we've actually upgraded on this particular vehicle, including sound deadening, audio upgrade, and adding a little bit more functionality. Let's jump in to today's video.
Hi guys, I'm Rowan and I'll be working on this Defender project. So without further ado, let's get this car stripped out. So we will be fully soundproofing this Defender. As you can see, we've already stripped down the bonnet. We'll be starting with the bonnet and then we will be soundproofing the doors and the floor and the roof. So we've already stripped out the dash, we've stripped out our door panels, our entire floor and roof is out. So we'll be starting with the bonnet. We'll be laying our 2mm soundproofing, and then on top of that we'll be doing a special dynamatic foam just to protect it from heat. So all our soundproofing is now done on the vehicle. Now it's time to focus on our custom box for our 2 6x9s. Because on these pickups there are no actual locations for rear speakers, we will be building a custom box and be putting it in behind the seat. So let's get started with that. So our box is now built. The next step is to get it wrapped. So once we have it wrapped, we will put it in the car and then we will install all of our speakers. And once all the speakers are done, we will start assembling the car, getting our door panels on, getting our roof in, and getting all of our seats in. So let's start getting that covered. So our vehicle is fully assembled now. All of our speakers are in. So now it's time to hand over to Ardil.
And that is the installation complete. I'm now going to walk you through exactly what has been done on this vehicle and go through everything in a little bit more detail. Obviously, you've seen some of the shots of our team doing an absolutely fantastic work already with all that behind the scenes, that intricate detail that we go to. Firstly, let's talk about the rear. So on this particular vehicle, this client actually, on this Defender 110 pickup, there's no rear speaker location. The actual rear speaker locations are right back here. So these have obviously got blanks in them, obviously they're open to the elements. So what we've actually done is added in a set of rear speakers, and we've done this in a really cool way. Behind the actual seat here, and it's all bolted in behind here, but the box that we've built houses two Audison Prima 6x9 speakers. This is actually what's called a three-way 6x9. So you've got a tweeter, a mid-range, and also a mid-bass driver with that 6x9 dimension in behind here, and it actually performs really, really well. Our client didn't want to add a sub into this vehicle or amplifier, just wanted to give it a little bit of a boost in terms of that clarity and a little bit more kind of mid-range and mid-bass from the vehicle, and these are performing really, really well. I mean, they are behind the rear seats. It's not an ideal solution. However, there's no given location on these Defenders, so that actually performs really, really well, and it doesn't take up any space, which is exactly what our client was after. So that is the rear speakers with the Audison Prima 6x9s. Across over to the front doors, what we've actually got in, not in the front doors, on top of the dash, we've gone for the Audison Prima set. So the Audison Prima set here are the tweeter, which is the AP1, and then the 5-inch, which sits underneath the dash. What that actually involves is replacing the grille. So we do an option if you want to retain your original grille with a 4, but this involves doing it with a 5. Client also wanted a head unit upgrade, so a little bit of functionality, and these are all actually packages that are on our website, guys. So you can actually go onto our website, see pricing, spec, and a load more detail, different options available to you guys. The head unit conversion is a really popular one. So this is the DMX 8021 from Kenwood. This actually involves doing a relocation of buttons, and we've gone for the matte finish, which is what our client opted. We do a gloss or a matte finish on the panel. Looks really, really smart. We've also upgraded the DAB antenna and also installed a reversing camera into that screen as well. One big thing though, once all that's all done, what I want to talk to you about is sound deadening. So sound deadening is basically a layer of material that gets applied across the entire vehicle as much as coverage as possible. So areas that we've covered are inside these doors. These doors are now incredibly solid. So you can even hear that there. It sounds absolutely wicked. So look, this panel here is a non-soundproof panel, okay? And then this is a soundproof panel. So I'm gonna knock on that panel and then knock on this one, and you guys will be able to hear the difference that we've got. So if I knock on this one first, I'll put the mic closer so you can hear it. So that's what the Defender used to sound like on these panels. So much more solid. I'm sure that's coming across well because that's very, very noticeable on these Defenders. In terms of the coverage that we've gone for, there's lots of different ways of doing it, but with the coverage that we've done, we've gone inside the doors here. We've done all of the base of the vehicle, so floor all the way up to the tunnel. And bear in mind, guys, when we're doing this as well, I do a full dash removal, as you guys have seen in today's video as well. Full dash removal to go as far high up that firewall as possible. All the seat bases are all done, and obviously the rear as well. Then we've gone up the back panel here, all the way across the roof. So roof lining gets removed, and these are a perfect opportunity to do some other future upgrades that you might be thinking of doing while we're doing this type of work. Obviously, with all the interior coming out, so we're just about to start Defender 90 in our workshop at the moment, and that video might be out before this one, we're not sure. But when you guys see that transformation, so for example, like this car, this, to do the work that we've had to do, I've had to remove these seats. If I can put in a different seat, that's absolutely fine. It's in essence a very, very similar job to be able to convert these seats over to something different. If you're looking at a whole conversion of these Defenders, and that's what we're doing on a Defender at the moment on Defender 90, we're doing a full conversion. Obviously we're doing our sound, but then it heads over to our CBS Automotive brand to cover all the other extras that we do on these vehicles. So full, on that one, for example, we're doing full Alcantara doors, we're doing custom dashboard, we're doing, literally the list is over 2 pages of A4. The list is endless, and you'll see that video, which can be really, really cool. But overall, a really cool little transformation on this one. This is exactly what our client wanted. Didn't want to go too crazy with sound, but wanted something better than what it was. Wanted that road noise reduction, and that is what that sound deadening does. It goes and makes a huge, huge difference. What we've also done on this one, which is quite popular, added optional extra, is actually the bonnet sound deadening. So that reduces that engine kind of roar that comes from it, just kind of dulls that down a little bit, makes it a little bit more bearable, and it just reduces the road noise. It's like driving a tractor Mazda in and driving a Rolls Royce out. It makes such a difference having these sorts of materials added onto a vehicle, and especially on these Defenders. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. It's been a bit of a shorter one, obviously just going through what we've done on this particular vehicle. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you're interested in getting your Defender spec'd out by our team, make sure you drop us a line, head over to the website, check out some of the packages. Then if you want a full conversion done of a Defender where we fully customize the entire thing inside and out, just let me know and we'll get it sorted. See you on the next one.